What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, here for you, some Call of Duty Ghosts, and today we're playing a bit of Blitz here on the map Whiteout, which is kind of deja vu, because yesterday's video was also Blitz on Whiteout, but today we're using the FAD, much different gun. It's actually, I kid you not, this is the first game I ever tried the FAD. First game, and we have a chem strike, and I figure this is the last video here going on NerosCinema for the year of 2013. 2014 starts tomorrow. Happy New Year to all of you out there. Be safe tonight, those of you guys who are me drinking. Me personally, I don't really recommend drinking. I'm not really a big fan of it, but if you guys are, be safe about it. Find a ride home. Don't drink and drive. All that good stuff. But yeah, I figure we're going to end 2013 with a bang. We're going to go ahead and drop a chem strike here. So my first game with the FAD, I get a chem strike. Now, I'll be honest, it's not entirely all because of the FAD, right? We were kind of trapping these guys. We're kind of spawn trapping them a little bit, if you will, especially during the second half of the game. And all my teammates, I'm playing with subscribers and friends in here, my brother included. And we purposely did not capture the final, what would you call it, flag? The final blitz point, the final portal, just because we didn't. We wanted me to actually get the chem strike. I was really close to it, and apparently a few other people were too. And so we actually kind of held off the objective a little bit in the second half and end up getting it that way. I may be sounding different. I got a new microphone. It's the Rode Podcaster. For the past, God, how long have I been doing YouTube? So I started YouTube with like a little tiny Logitech headset, which is what a lot of people start with. And I'm telling you guys, don't do it. I mean, the bare minimum, I think what you should get is like a Blue Snowball. Now, a Blue Snowball is a good microphone, and I've been using one for probably a better part of a year and a half. And it's a good microphone. It comes anywhere from $50 to $100 on the internet. I think Blue wants to sell them for $100, but if you go to like Amazon or eBay or anywhere, you'll actually find that those microphones are about $50. So you start off with that, and it's a good one. Me personally, I want a dynamic microphone. Now, the point of a dynamic microphone is you gotta be right up in it for it to be able to like pick you up, right? You guys should be noticing a very different sound for me right now as I lean back. And as I go closer to the microphone, it should sound a lot different. It should be really quiet, and then it goes back to loud based upon how close I am to the microphone. That's what I want in a dynamic mic. I want a microphone that doesn't pick up a ton of background noise. I want a microphone. Condenser microphones, while they can be good, I mean, they're really not that great if you're going to be like a commentator, right? If you're a commentator, right? So let's say you're 16 years old. You know, you're sitting in your room, you're in your bedroom, and you want to make some video game videos. And you got your sister's room right next door, and you can hear her playing music, or you can hear your dog walking down the hallway, or things like that could like possibly ruin an audio recording. A dynamic microphone is a lot better in that regard because it won't pick up that kind of stuff. Like I said, if I move back here, I become way less loud as compared to if I actually walk all the way back up here towards my microphone. So a dynamic mic, I want to get that. I also got a new headset. By the way, the microphone's a Rode Podcaster. If you want to like look it up or see anything about that. It's a bit different. I got a new headset as well. They're Audio Technica A-something, 50-something or others. They're pretty good. I like them, although they're really loud. Like YouTube video, for example, I'll have to like go ahead and turn the volume for the YouTube video like almost all the way down because these things are so loud. But the really good audio comes out of those. So those are nice as well. But I guess all audio and mic talk aside, I like mic talk. How many of you watch Painkiller already? It's a podcast that Wings Redemption, Willie's Gamertag, and FPS Kyle and Lefty643 do. It started off as a gaming podcast, now it's more of an everything kind of podcast. And it's really funny, and one of the running jokes on there is like everyone hates mic talk when they talk about microphones and talk about audio stuff. Me personally, as a YouTuber, I love that. I love audio stuff. I love hearing all about that kind of thing. And I don't know, it's one of the reasons I got the headset I did. It's the same headset Lefty uses. I think it looks good, and apparently it sounds really good. I actually wrote Lefty on Twitter and asked about his personal preferences between the Rode Podcaster and the Rode Procaster, which are, one, the Podcaster is USB, it's the one I went with, and the Procaster is XLR. Now, XLR, I know nothing of it. I don't know what kind of receivers you should get for an XLR. I know that XLR receivers can go anywhere from like $100 to $500 plus the cost of the microphone, and I really wasn't looking for that, so I just went with something simple in the USB microphone, and hopefully it turns out good for this video. One of the things I really need to work on is I actually need to like develop a microphone technique now when I make my videos, which is kind of an interesting thing, I think. The way you position yourself, the way you speak into the microphone. I don't know if you want to exhale, just breathing next to the microphone. Hell, I don't even know. I could be breathing right into the microphone this entire time. I don't know. I've never worked with a microphone like this. I mean, I got a boom arm. I got everything here. It looks really cool, and it's something I'm not used to. But it feels like I'm talking way too much on microphones. Let's talk a little bit more about this chem strike. So, I found myself playing Blitz a lot more. I found myself playing a ton of Blitz here within Call of Duty Ghost, and the reason for that is it's a game mode that's predictable. Going back into, Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, Black Ops. The game mode that most people played was Domination. It's probably the most popular game mode. There's Team Deathmatch, Domination, Search and Destroy. And a lot of people play Domination. And I think the reason, think in your head right now, before you hear what I'm about to say, what is the reason that you like to play Domination? Can you think of a reason? I'm giving you guys time to think. Okay, for me, the reason I like to play Domination is because you usually have a clear indicator of where the enemy team is, okay? But in Modern Warfare 3, as well as Call of Duty Ghosts, it's not as easy. Domination, the spawns flip a lot more than they did in prior games, such as maybe Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty 4 or Black Ops 1. So it becomes a bit more difficult to figure out where the enemy team is. You know, in COD Ghosts, you get shot in the back a lot. A lot of people have that issue. And I didn't really like that much. We started playing Blitz, and you realize that it's pretty simple to figure out where the enemy team is. You know, they're going to be by their goal. We're going to be by our goal. Let's fall fight in the middle. And so we basically took over this map. I'm not going to lie. The people on the other team aren't exactly freaking MLG pros. So, you know, we pushed them all back, and we basically learned the spawns of where they're coming from, and we ended up taking out a lot of them. And we kind of learned the spawn points, and we're just kind of shooting fish in a barrel at this point, hoping for traffic. You see, we have 14 captures. But we could have went up to 16. We could have easily captured these objectives, but it's actually a cool story. So I talked about in a couple videos ago how when I'm playing on the Xbox One, I can't actually participate talking to my friends in the party. Because if I do, right there on the video will be the sound of their voice, and it'll make it so it's hard to understand what I'm saying. You're going to be hearing what they're saying in the background. It doesn't work having everyone else's voices on my recordings, right? So I kind of have to sit quietly, and I can't hear or talk to anybody. Apparently, throughout this entire game, a friend of mine, Just So Hyper, he was telling everyone, because I'm playing with my brother, I'm playing with him, I'm playing with subscribers, he's telling everybody, Joe's 30-0. You know, Joe's 30-0. Do not capture this final flag. Do not jump in the final portal. Let him get his chem strike. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, please, somebody tell them to let me get my chem strike. I'm sitting there thinking this in my head, but of course we can't communicate with each other. And so they end up doing that. They end up not capturing the final objective, so I can try and get this chem strike, which I thought was kind of cool. And one of the more interesting things I think about Call of Duty, it's something that PC gamers have been doing forever, but it's something I learned to do while playing solo in Call of Duty before I started Team SB and before I started becoming a YouTuber and having a constant flow of people to play with, is when you're playing the game, but there's no actual verbal communication, but yet you realize what's happening in the game, and you communicate just by knowing where to go and what to do. You see where a hole is on your team, and you try and fill that hole. That's one of the things we learned to do. And right here, I'm panicking, man. I'm down to 7 shots. I know I'm close. I'm like, assist, no. Why? Why, cruel world, do you do this to me? I'm sitting there trying to find one. There's only 17 seconds left, and this guy is just sitting there spinning. And I end up actually getting my chem strike right there. And I was so happy about it. This is my 3rd chem strike ever. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. My first chem strike was on the Xbox 360. It was on Stonehaven using the Honey Badger and the SC2010. My second one was on the Xbox One. It was a free-for-all on Tremor. I was using the Vepr as well as the Remington R5 I found on the ground. And then here's this one, which was Blitz on Whiteout, and I'm using nothing but the FAD. So I thought it was pretty cool. All my chem strikes have been with different guns on different maps and different game modes. Kind of a cool thing. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this chem strike. My 3rd chem strike I've ever gotten. I'm pretty happy about it. Final score 42 now. Happy New Year to all of you guys. I will see you guys next year. 2013's been a fun year. I actually looked up the numbers. Actually, I have these written down. 2013 was a good year for me. I posted 426 videos in 2013 on this channel. On my secondary channel, New Year's Let's Plays, I posted 216 of them. I thought it was a pretty good year. It was a pretty good year overall. I hope you guys enjoyed this year. Thank you for sticking around with my channel and sticking around with me and the things I'm doing. Means the world. Means the world. And there's lots of DayZ stuff, by the way. I want to kind of pimp this if I have the chance. I'm posting lots of DayZ stuff with my friend Nick on my Let's Play channel. So if you're a fan or kind of interested in the new DayZ standalone game that came out, go ahead and check that out. Some funny stuff. Today's video was freaking epic. We tried our first ever blood transfusion. Yeah, that was funny, but it's fun stuff. So check out my Let's Play channel. Thank you guys for continuing to support me and all of my endeavors here on NerosCinema. And Happy New Year. Like I said, be safe. Don't drink and drive. Ring in the new year, but do it responsibly. Do it responsibly. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to rate it. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 grand rocks, that's how I roll.